And Columbus, Ohio. We are here in the motherfucking building. WTMH Radio, Narcistic Nation, ready to get this show popping. Unfortunately, Daryl Flair is not here with us this evening. May he rest in peace. Because I'm about to ruin this shit. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm gonna make him proud. I'm gonna make him proud. All right, and for my panelists, I got Stewie.
I knew my. Oh, it's on.
It's on.
It's your nigga Stewie, bitch.
Just remember who's running the
I
show
had to
over
make
here.
sure because I know that nigga be tripping. But it's your nigga Stewie, bitch. What's happening?
And I got Goldie.
Hello, 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 CO.
And I got the lovely K Baby.
What it do, Columbus? What it do? Shouts out to you there on your reflection. I miss you, my niggas. Hey.
Let's not do this. We are missing another member, Fred. He should be coming here in a few minutes. I actually asked him to go grab me some food, and apparently Wendy's takes 500 years. Apparently.
Crazy.
So, my bad, but he'll be back in a minute. So how was your guys' week?
My week was
Eventful.
great.
Eventful. So you had a good week?
Yeah, my week was good. You know,
Look at you.
got to the money.
Yeah.
The kids. We went trick or treating.
How was that for y'all?
It was cool. We got wet, but you know, I'm used to getting wet.
My daughter was a punk.
Oh. What happened?
Like, she was scared of the pumpkins I bought. They hadn't even been carved.
She wasn't with it. She wasn't with it.
Oh. So we took her to the skating rink. She went to a skating party.
Oh, that's fun.
So she road bounced.
Yeah.
I did something different this year.
What'd you do?
We actually went to this church in Grove City, Victorious Church on Stringtown Road. I hope I said it right. Shouts out to you guys. It was dope. It was awesome. They did a big old event, gave back to the community, gave back to the kids, Bounty's house, all this stuff indoors because you know it did rain.
Ooh,
that night.
Nice, yeah.
So it turned out really, really dope. Fed the kids, gave out candy, and then ultimately it ended up stopping. You know, the rain had ended up stopping. So we ended up hitting the community. We had a good time.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
so a little different.
Me and my almost grown kid, we just sat out on the porch and we passed out candy.
Hey.
We like literally for an hour. That's it. And then it started to rain, and then that wind started blowing, and I was like, you know what? There's not enough kids out here. There really were not a lot. And this is what was so messed up. Like, we had like 2 big tubs of candy because we were expecting like a pretty big turnout. Like, I was doing handfuls.
Oh my.
Like handfuls. Like, we had like hot Cheetos and
We missed your house.
It sounds like yo.
Why can you bring it?
It sounds like they still got.
So the first box that we had suckers and like the hot Cheetos and stuff like that were like mixed in.
Right.
So I'm doing like a bag of those and then like a handful of suckers. It's basically we're trying to give this candy away because it was gonna sit there for a while. So listen, so there's these little white kids that came up, right? This little white girl, she couldn't have been no more than 3. As soon as she saw that I had flaming hot Cheetos, she screamed.
So hold the front door.
Yes.
You passed out flaming hot Cheetos.
Niggas, her house was
I
lit.
did.
Yeah.
Her house was lit.
That little
We had fun.
And that was the white lady of the neighborhood. They love her.
Like, and she sell everything: ice cream in a cup,
Oh yeah.
ice in a cup with flavor on the
Yeah,
top, all
icy.
kind of shit. You hear me? You was her. You was definitely.
And her little siblings are like, trick or treat, and I'm like, yeah, okay, get the fuck off my porch.
Right.
So
okay, Michelle.
right, like just
Right.
So because I guess I didn't grab the bag of flaming hot Cheetos, and like I wasn't like picking and choosing. I just grabbed the bag.
And it was salt and vinegar.
No, there was
Sour cream and onion.
I need you like a two. First of all, first and foremost. So instead of politely, she takes the Funyuns out of her little raggedy ass bucket, throws them back in our bin, and snatches the hot Cheetos and walks off. And
And
I'm
her parents was not right there, clearly.
well, they were like kind of like so sitting at the side. They were standing there, and you're not gonna get your little bastard ass kid.
So you didn't grab those shits back?
She was a fast little fucker.
No, I was listen.
Freaking 13, between like 12 and like, and older.
16.
So I'm like, well, shit. Like, so needless to say, she kind of like soured me a little bit, but it was all good though. So I'm glad that she got what she wanted. Don't come back to my fucking house. How about that? We went through the one bin of candy, and then we still have like a whole big ass bin left.
There weren't that many people
So
passing out.
basically, I'll be by there sometime this week.
Yeah.
It
Please
was
come and
dead
get
this
some of
year.
this.
I think that rain had a lot to do with
And
it.
I
It
know
was very dead.
you
Cause
brought
I
name
ain't a
brand
trick, but I
candy.
love.
Yeah.
So I'll
There's
definitely
name
buy
brand
it.
candy.
MJ
So-
probably bought king size candy bars.
I did not. I think it was like $50-$60 worth of candy.
Oh damn!
So
Did you decorate your house?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
do
You
that.
don't
No,
even
we
know.
just
I got one of them packs of ring pops. I think it's
Uh-huh.
4 in that motherfucker. The first 4 was
Candy. One day.
yeah. Trust me. I was glad that I didn't have to like go out like Dan because she hasn't been out in like 2 years. I think she was just like, yeah. She was like, can we just buy candy? And I'm
I'm
like,
still trick or treating.
So why the hell in my hood I seen 6 niggas with mustaches trick or treating?
because
I'm like,
man.
I'm still
They was dressed up like the whole Power Ranger clique. Yeah.
No, there were a lot of adults who celebrated this year.
Yeah, and was really getting candy.
Oh gosh, Fred finally came back. He came back
Oh,
with my
God.
food. Thank you so much.
Never, ever, ever
Oh man.
go to that Wendy's over here by the continent.
Oh,
They might
man.
be
On
the
161.
slow- On 161. They might be the slowest fast food spot in the city.
I appreciate
believe
you
so.
though, because because I hadn't eaten for some hours, and y'all know I like to eat. So I was like, can you just please go and just grab me something to eat? And this was like at like 7:30 or
Like,
something
oh,
like
wow.
that, 7:40 or something like that. And he's just now
About
getting back.
11:45 now.
Wow.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
that's
Welcome
terrible.
back.
So Freddie J,
We
did you
thought
take
you
your girl?
blocked on over the Ponderosa.
Yeah, we,
Yeah.
we definitely thought he was having a sit-in.
Freddie J, did you take your girls trick or treating?
Yes, I was out there in the rain, in cold, on Wednesday with about 5.
I mean, are you mad or
No.
like?
Cancel it or reschedule?
Yes.
No.
Where they've rescheduled it because of weather.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they
Where?
have done it.
What?
They've done
I'm
it.
confused.
What town was you in?
I mean, I know Reynoldsburg has done it before. I mean, I've done
Oh no, here Columbus.
Where,
We
like,
like
listen,
to
it was sprinkling,
yeah.
slowed up raining for a minute, and then as we, were finishing up, then it started getting pouring and started pouring
Yes.
down. And
It was
it was just a long,
Yeah.
day. But But no, it was just. I think I was just exhausted because my daughter, my oldest daughter, she turned 10 years old on
Hey,
Halloween.
double dip.
The weekend because we took them to coastside. You know, it was like over there for like 4 or 5 hours on
Oh
Friday
my
evening.
god.
Then I had the hotel party with her and her friends. Up
Yeah.
all night. I mean, it was just like a long weekend.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds
Man.
I mean, I had fun with them, but I was like, I'm glad your birthday's over.
Oh,
That's why.
Oh,
Like, is it because the age is catching up with you, or like?
Work out and get my energy boosted before I did all that. So
Uh-huh.
I was a little tired.
You needed a
So,
5-hour energy,
yeah, I needed a
huh?
5-hour energy.
Well, other than that, how was your week?
The week was good. I mean, I got my car back. You know, I was in an accident a couple months ago. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
but the whole back was busted up. The guy had got decided, so his insurance paid for everything. So I was happy to get my car back. My baby looking like it needs to be again. Then it was like I finally got my brakes done today. So it was like the brakes was bad on this. I'm like, so I was just fanatic that my baby was back the way it's looking.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
Took it to the wash, got it cleaned out. I was so excited, like, yes, my car is back. Where it needs to
She's
be.
pretty. Like, yes,
Yeah,
finally.
so it's been a good week. Been a long week. It's been a good week.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm
Well,
excited about tonight.
what's going? Well, hold on.
Yeah, we
What's
ain't
going on
talked about
tonight?
Oh,
What's
y'all ain't talked
happening?
about it?
Let's
I mean,
talk
we
about
might.
it.
So over at the Eclipse nightclub, the whole WTMH crew is gonna be in effect.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. What's up, Stu?
I'm excited about
listen.
this.
You ready?
I'm
He
out.
ready for all the little. All right.
Are you between the ages of 35 and 55? Do you feel run down? Has your sex life gone down the toilet?
Then you need Crack a Day vitamins. Our once a day multivitamins are fortified with crack to help you get through your busy day. You break your butt! Just take one vitamin in the morning with your coffee, then you're off to the races. Done by 9 and spend the rest of the day slinging that cat at the Hilton Hotel. How about some hay? Man, get 4 reports done and 18 holes of golf by noon, and enjoy the rest of your day at your favorite strip club. Get your Crack a Day vitamins at CVS and all GNC outlets.
All right, Narcistic Nation, we are back at TMH Radio. Like we said before, join us later on tonight at 6240 Bush Boulevard at the Eclipse Nightclub. It is the WTMH Award Show meet and greet. So you guys will be able to meet the entire, well, almost the entire Narcistic Nation cast. You'll be able to meet K-Baby, Goldie, Stewie, Freddie J, and myself. Flair is not going to be
This
there.
should be the first time his drunk ass.
I think like, I'm excited that I don't have to be like a handler.
I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm
I know. I want to see
Oh
some of
my-
our viewers. I just want to see.
That would be, you know what? That would be really great. Like I saw. Some have like pointing me out, like Flair be taking us wherever, and they just be like, "Aren't you a girl?" And I'll be like, "Yeah."
You gotta do it with the baby wipes.
I'm so excited because this is like my first major event with WTMH. So I'm actually, since I've been on with the crew. So I'm excited that I get out there, meet the fans, do all that. So this is like big for me.
All right.
Being able to step out WTMH now.
I feel it. I feel it. But yo, it is now time for the weekly spell. Okay. Yo, girl, Nikki, man. Okay. And she like revisited this fight.
That man.
But she revisited the fight, and
Was that before or after the Instagram shit?
the wait, what now?
The Instagram thing? Was that before?
It was like before, and that's what prompted all of this Instagram mess. And I was like really debating, like, did I really even want to talk about it?
Definitely.
Only because it had been ran into the ground for like 2-3 weeks, and now she's like bringing it up again. Does Nikki? You the closest one to her. What? Does Nikki have something going on right now that's like coming out?
No, you gotta think
that she needs this promo for?
People make for good radio. You hear me?
I mean, I make for good radio.
Drama sells, and it's doing her good. It's doing us good, I should say. I'm Mr. Minaj. Mr. Minaj. You hear me?
Oh my God.
I would probably take Janet. I would switch my name to Jackson.
I know that.
I would switch
Oh my gosh. Well, to speak on like who hit who, she even claimed that she had like the video of Ra Ali, and
she said them switches was like
about 8.
wow.
And videos.
See, with that only thing that made it only thing I don't really like the whole little shit. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I fuck with Nikki, but I don't really like the whole little shit. Only thing that was believable in the situation was when she said, I do feel like it's a possibility that Rock could have put the pause on her, because you got to think about it. Cardi is with a street nigga. And just like Nikki said, just like if it was her, if a nigga got involved, she gonna get her niggas involved.
Right.
And she around some real life niggas that's real street niggas. So I believe for real, if a nigga really hit Cardi B, it would have been a lot different than what it was. I don't know what exactly happened, but that's the way
I do not believe that Ra Ali beat that woman.
I'm not.
If it did happen, it's like, where did it take place at? It couldn't have been at the Bazaar event, because we've seen every footage there is, that there was to show.
Right. And I think that's where like people were just kind of like divided, because so what do they call like the Cardi stands? What do they call them? Is there like a name for them?
The Barty gang.
Barty. Okay. And then the bards were like divided. I do not.
That's the thing I don't understand is the fans get so involved, and it's like they don't care what you think. Like, why are you so invested?
Actually, Nikki does.
Nikki does?
She be rooting when her fans pick up.
She does.
And them bars so hard.
Yeah, but this is just anybody that's an artist. For me, I'm gonna want my fans to go hard for me. Like, regardless if I'm fucked up, if I'm doing wrong, any of that. That's just that to me. I feel like just like how they say the Steelers got some of the most loyal fans. she is an artist that got some of the most loyal fans.
Yeah.
Her and Rihanna and Beyonce, as far as females,
Yeah, it's
they
like the
And they're all-
renaming.
She all the
Too old now to be really going through all this petty drama. I
Well,
don't
you know what? Getting into it, you feel me? So
I mean, I'm just.
I
Like,
mean, that would be like
above
me. She's my age, so that would be
Yeah.
like me.
When you rise above that, though, I mean,
right.
That's just like with the whole when it was
That's
Little
too
Kim and when Nicki Minaj people. It's like Little Kim, you too old to be doing that now.
We're figuring that Cardi
Yeah,
is
yes.
only like 23, right?
And it's also
I
about
don't know
respect.
how old
Yeah.
Cardi
yeah,
is.
she
Cardi
does.
is-
Yeah, she-
Yeah, it might be like you're too old about certain beefs, but it's also about respect at the end of the day.
that is
And
true.
people can't be out here just downright disrespecting other people
Right,
and not
that is
expect anything to happen. Because I ain't going.
They just both. I
She's
think
26.
I believe
Oh,
they.
she's 26,
To me though, because they females, they both fed into the fans and all the outside shit.
Yeah,
And it
Yeah.
just became more catty than it really should be.
it manifested.
At the end of the
into-
day, it still makes for good entertainment. Every time they
I
drop
was
a
just
hit
getting
like
ready.
that, everybody's gonna listen to whatever they got to say right now because they
Right.
want to know if they throwing shots or whatever it is. So right now,
Mhm.
shit for their bank accounts, I guarantee this shit is
Yeah.
good for them.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
of course, I think that this started up again because, like I said, I don't know what Nicki has going on. Is she gonna like release anything, or does she needs to? If she needs to boost her album sales even more, not saying that she's
Right.
not doing well, but does
Oh
she?
my God.
You know, if she's needing that,
Nicki-
but or something like that that she's got coming
But you
out.
know,
And
Nicki
also a
been
couple
had a
other
clothing
things
line.
too.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
has a
Nicki
few
has-
things
And
going on.
Right. I mean, right.
and a perfume.
yeah.
And the
I don't
pill.
like the. I don't,
Okay.
I don't like the.
How's the perfume?
Yeah, me.
She has-
I don't like the smell of it.
You don't like her perfume?
I don't like it.
What does it smell like compared
It
to?
smell like majesty.
Is it a
Monogesty. Ain't that what she called it? It's monogesty.
Then that would smell like Badissi.
Is it like
Oh,
a
God.
light fragrance, a strong
It
fragrance?
it's not memorable. Let's say
Oh,
that.
yeah,
'cause I
It's
definitely
not.
don't
So it's not
remember
something
it.
like enticing. Like
It's not J'adore. It
Oh.
is not Euphoria. It is not anything from Creed. It's
Oh, wow.
just not.
Wow.
It's not Terry Mogliere.
Good
Like
bitches
it's
don't
none
use
of
that.
that.
So that's not a good.
We're gonna call it truce. I don't know.
Like, hold up.
Right. Right. His name is Tim Lesnar, or is it Lesnar? I think it's Lesnar. He pleaded guilty on Thursday to a case involving money laundering in Malaysia. So Lesnar was subpoenaed by the U.S. Department or Justice Department after billions of dollars vanished from a Malaysian government wealth fund that was to boost the country's economy.
They launder it for something like that.
That's
Why would you
crazy.
do that?
Yeah.
I saw that this week.
So Lesnar used to be the chairman of Goldman Sachs in Southeast Asia until he left in 2016, and he also helped raise money for the Sovereign Wealth Fund, along with two other men that also helped him launder money. Let's see, it was Roger Ng and this is funny to me, Joe Low.
Joe Low.
Yeah, but they're both Malaysian businessmen, but Ng was arrested in Malaysia earlier this week, and Lowe is still on the run. Wow. But Lesnar pleaded guilty to conspiracy to launder money and violated foreign anti-bribery laws, as well as bribing officials in Malaysia and in Abu Dhabi. So,
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
I want to say
Abu
that.
Dhabi.
Yeah.
He is to forfeit 4.3 or 4 oh my god, $43.7 million.
Wow.
That's what he's supposed to forfeit, but we don't know like really like if he's gonna serve any kind of time or anything like that. But since the
Bill Cosby. Ain't that a big
Ain't that they get all the brothers, they get them all.
Oh yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, he's a billionaire anyway. Like the dude's got money and he's got
Anybody, not.
That's what that was. But anyway, she's not going to go from those living standards to
them niggas had gold toilets in it.
like, and they
That's the kid. Yeah, he's adorable.
yeah, all absolutely beautiful. And her middle daughter Ming, no, Aoki. I was gonna say Ming, no, Aoki. She's I think that she just submitted her application for Harvard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely did.
Huh?
Yeah. She put up a whole IG post, tag Harvard. She's dope. Yeah.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
You know all Asians are smart.
That's just to the public to advise that her nor her finances were even tied to her husband when it came to her business endeavors. So
Very smart woman.
now, do you guys think that she's gonna stick this out, or is she just gonna go on ahead and get a divorce and move on to the next billionaire?
Oh, divorce.
Yeah, go ahead. It's another billionaire out there.
She don't even need them niggas for real.
Yeah.
She really doesn't.
It just it all depends on her. If she really fuck with those dudes, then she gonna stick it out. If, other than that, then she gonna. I don't think she gonna.
I mean, she is getting old looking now. She and I was.
she said she
ain't nothing like a. When you the diagonal.
Specifically our men. I can't speak for white men or anything else, but when it comes to our men, black men, I was told.
Hold on, one more thing.
Okay.
And that's why white men like them so much. White men have little dicks. And
Listen, let me say.
they can move in that.
She's down.
Opened her eyes real big, like when I fucked her.
Well, no. Asian women is because they think that they're more like subservient, and they're more
docile.
They are.
right.
That's
These like the women that are like our age and like millennials and stuff, they ain't here for that shit. They are not.
No,
It's a different breed that's coming up now, but I think that's the reason why. There's even a show like 90 Day Fiance where there was a guy, he was a black dude, and you know, he had a daughter, by a black woman, and he was just like, I took a trip to like Thailand, and I fell in love with with Asian women. It's like they are so beautiful. Quite frankly, there's quite a few of them that are beats.
I've seen a lot of. I've seen a lot of who look the way that they do. Some of them.
It's they're as far as aesthetics, like skin bleaching is like, and I talked about this last week, where it's like $1 billion business,
Right.
and it's like almost everywhere they think, well, if I'm lighter and if I have a more it's like,
By the way, bitches, I'm doing Clorox bleaching at my house.
Clorox bleaching.
Come to me. It's a one.
So
and you want to be like, bitch?
don't. This isn't gonna work out. She's gonna move on to an Arabian guy next.
Yeah, something else.
I'm to an Arabian guy.
Back pocket. She got. I'll do my thing if for the right price, ladies.
Oh my god! So you out here pump faking?
For the right price, you can get right.
All right now.
And I got 2 pages, so I'll let you boy.
Lord,
I'm out of Facebook jail. Bitch.
All
right. So Don Lemon.
Oh, Don Lemon.
Pumpkin pie, now he's sweet potato pie. He's great.
So funny.
So, he's a TV personality for CNN. For those of you who live under a rock and don't know, or just choose not to be educated. He had some pretty strong words for America.
Yes, I saw it.
So the other night, he was cited saying that it is important to stop demonizing individual groups over terrorist concerns, but just before saying that the real threat is from white men. And let me tell you, this set, these snowflakes,
That's why. Man.
Because get fired, they're calling him
That's just.
He was absolutely 100% positively right.
Yeah, Don Lemon is it.
So, and of course there was a lot and things of this nature. He's responsible for this, and I think that this may have been unscripted. I don't think that he was really supposed to say that.
I'm sure he wasn't.
And see. About it. And I think the only reason why they haven't said anything about it is because not because he's gay. No.
Still a man.
But thing, and I think that there is some truth to it.
It is.
Because and this is coming on the heels of 3 domestic terrorist attacks. I'm calling them terrorists because that's exactly what they are.
They are.
There is no mental illness.
They are.
We don't get that leniency.
No,
And the black.
How y'all know Bill Cosby ain't have an
They
illness?
take
And and Patricia Gurley. They were in Denham Springs, Louisiana, and it was like they were hit in the head, blunt force trauma, um, by a white man who is allegedly still on the run. Like this white guy is a person in question.
I mean,
He's
they
just
white,
out there.
But black couple purely based on the fact that they were black.
So what do you think is wrong?
Absolutely.
The other terrorist attack was in Kentucky at a Kroger store,
Wow.
just outside of Louisville. He killed. He opened fire
That's
in a
not far
Kroger.
from here, guys.
Yeah.
Right, it's not far. Actually, it's 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's 4.
understood.
Cincinnati is like 2,
Yeah, that's too okay.
an hour and a half
Gotcha.
if I'm driving. But saying racist remarks as he was open firing on these, on these people.
terrible.
No,
No,
They kill it?
they don't kill white people. He went into a Kroger and he opened fire and killed 2 black people.
God.
There were other people that were injured, but he opened fire. He specifically targeted black people.
It was said that he said white people don't kill each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen that.
Yes, that's what he
White
said.
people don't kill you, I sir.
Yes,
crazy.
and it is a known fact that actually the whole thing with black crime, actually the statistics are lower than white on white crime.
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there. If you guys don't believe me, you guys do your research. Like it's there.
Kind of stuff just frustrates.
That makes sense though, because they kill their fucking family when they get mad.
Right.
They
Yep,
wake
they
up
do.
and shoot the whole family.
And it
Yeah.
just
Sure
frustrates
do.
me
I lost
because-
my job.
Because so many of us, especially African American men,
Yeah.
we get shot. We unarmed and we're getting shot.
Right.
And, and police always want to say, well, they fear for their lives.
Always.
But then yet, white guys, they can go in.
Have the whole
And,
rifle.
you know,
Bitch, we fear for our lives when y'all
Oh,
fall
my
behind
goodness.
us.
They
Without
shoot.
the
They
lights
shooting
on.
up movie theaters,
Yeah,
gay clubs.
right.
They're shooting. They just shooting up everything, and it's
But
really
they did say,
terrible.
did hear the guy, Dylan Roof, South Carolina, he got sentenced to
To death.
Yeah, that's where he should go.
So
Yeah.
I was
That's
happy to
great.
hear that.
That's great.
So, also, the most current one was the white guy who opened fire and killed 11 in a synagogue
Wow.
Saturday,
Mm.
last Saturday actually. So, and he said that all Jews must die.
Wow.
Mm.
So, I can't even really say, well, damn, it's even their own people, but people just need to understand, like the domestic terrorism is real. It's not like these Muslims that come over and they're like first generation Americans that are like converting to some Muslim extremist group or whatever. These dudes are like people that live next door to me, you. They are the people that are our bankers. They deliver our mail. They're in our judicial system.
Do they smoke weed with me?
They probably do. They probably do.
We be high as hell.
And
Get money.
and it's so unfortunate that we live in a world now to where I have to be leery of of white people.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have kind of taken this stance on I'm going to automatically assume that you are a white supremacist until you
Otherwise.
prove me otherwise.
Facts.
And I mean, and it's a fucked up thing.
And having a black child doesn't excuse you.
Right. It excuse you. I don't care.
Sometimes
Listen,
I always
can y'all please stop saying that mixed babies will stop fucking racism?
No.
Because if y'all don't look at fucking Brazil,
That
they kill people because
right,
Yeah.
your hair is nappy.
right.
You're dead. you're dead. We're all dead as far as they're concerned.
Right.
And they think that, you know, if they okay, so that was so anti-black. Let's start there.
Well, you got pretty hair. I got that.
No.
So you're gone.
That's right. That's
Oh
true.
my God.
I'm still.
That's so.
Pretty hair.
So not good. Your hair is better than hers.
They heard this dread faster and better. I'm not mad. No, because I know. Listen, I know people. I know people with good hair or fairly good hair, and I know some people that don't really got the best grade of hair, and their hair is better or is thicker.
But that,
undeniable. You can look at a motherfucker and tell that motherfuckers got different textures of hair.
Right.
So
right,
I'm
but
just saying.
but where
I
does
got that good.
but why do you feel that your hair is better than my hair?
I ain't say it was better.
You
I
said
just
you had good hair.
I did. I didn't say my hair was better than nobody else's. I just know my hair is good. I know I definitely
He meant
don't.
manageable.
Yeah,
That's what
and,
he means.
yeah.
Well, anybody can really
Like,
manage their hair.
Nah,
this
like
is-
listen.
Manageable for him.
This is how I even know from. This is how I even know for myself. This is nothing that was for me. When I got dreads, every female, every person that seen me get dreads, they're like, what the? Why would you fuck up your hair like that? Like, look at you got beautiful hair. Look at your texture of hair. Look at your so.
Well,
That's
listen.
other motherfuckers let me, so it's just what they see. So I know.
I need a lady's opinion on this. Yeah, I went to the barbershop today, and I got a little tight, short fade. Everybody said me to go bald. Y'all think I look right? Y'all think I look right bald or keep my?
I mean,
my
you
tight?
barely.
You might as well.
I mean,
Right.
I don't get like getting it all tatted. So my boys been getting on me, and I'm like, no, I like to fade. But they like, well,
Are you holding on to something?
nah, this
You silly.
That's like asking the lady, like, baby, if my dick hairs was mostly gone, if most of my dick hairs was gone, should I shave them off or should I leave the ones that just
was on the hair
dangle?
It was like,
Well, I mean, to kind of like bring this back into into what I was originally talking about. Don Lemon was not lying because the rise in right wing terror. I mean, it is on the rise, and let's see here. So the University of Maryland published in 2017, it shows a sharp increase in the share of attacks of right-wing extremists from 6% in the 2000s to 35% in 2010. So if that tells you anything, it's like they're on the rise. I really hate this narrative of we're gonna fight hate with love. I hate it.
How the hell are you gonna win?
You can't.
Over with.
Okay.
You
you
can't.
can't win at all.
We
You
have to
can't.
go get
You
good
could
armor.
But meanwhile, but they did mention that the share of attacks by religious extremists, and this goes for Christians too. So for y'all, please do not come for me. I know the 2 decades.
Y'all better wake the fuck
And
up.
something. What if they refer to this as a spiritual warfare? Have you heard that?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Something. It's different beliefs for everybody.
Right.
But it said something to be a spiritual warfare, and all of this stuff is happening because of that. That's one discussion that I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, only because I'm probably like the least religious person on, well, probably not on the face of this planet, but probably sitting in this room, I'm the least. It's just like you do not need a religion to tell you right from wrong. You do not need a religion to tell you about some kind of a moral compass. It's just like when you're wrong, you're wrong. Like you are killing in the name of your religion.
Right.
Agree.
What?
And raping. They're raping.
You're raping. You're killing. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and I struggle with this because it's like every time I turn on the TV or when I'm scrolling through social media, it's always some fuck shit. I mean, if I gotta be honest, it's always some fuck shit. And it's always being blamed on like Muslim extremists and things of that nature. But no one is acknowledging what Christians really are doing. And I'm not saying before anybody comes for me.
You know they will.
I rebuke you. Let's just start there. I rebuke you, and I do not receive the bullshit that you're going to try to tell me. You do not practice tolerance. You practice hate, and it's disgusting.
And you shun whatever.
Right.
You
Whatever.
shun.
Whatever. Your little story time book or whatever, you cherry pick out of that, and then you want to try to twist the words to try to make it fit your belief, and you're full of shit. And you know, for these, you know, right-wing extremists that are also Christians, fuck you too. I said it.
See, I don't fuck with them. I stay away from all of them. I go to church when my family acts. I keep my ass at the crib because I know them motherfuckers is fake for real. Christians, for real, like I feel like I really said no, and I'm not even trying to be funny or like you said, like it ain't no shots fired at nobody that got strong religious beliefs. I got a belief too, but I just also believe that a lot of motherfuckers just go by what the last motherfucker believed in.
Right.
Real. Like,
and a lot of people are
y'all
infected
believe,
by that.
and
Like,
really,
there are
a lot of people believe in what the next motherfucker put in their head more than they believe in themselves. Like a lot of y'all motherfuckers need to believe in your goddamn self. You hear me?
Right. I just saw something earlier today where someone said that the New Testament of the Bible is fan fiction.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I heard that.
That's fucking great.
Play with those type of shits, like not shits, but like stuff that got to do with religion.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm grown enough to know that like I done been around enough of it to know like these people that's in a lot of the people that's in it don't even take it as serious as they should. So
right,
like don't judge me for how the fuck I am.
Right.
It's just something that the white person done bought upon the black.
Yeah. Well, and this is what's even more fucked up is there was apparently a study that was done where black churches have like collected like $480 million from their congregations, black churches. And it's like, but what are you doing
with the money?
Hey man, Corey, can we take the plate right now? Let's give it up.
Like,
if you don't give, like if you don't got it to give,
and we'll joke about it.
In Kentucky, everybody say, "Hey, Brandy."
What
Hey,
Brandy?
She said Martin Luther King Jr. and never mind, I'm just gonna not say it because then there will be more people. Said that you cannot drive out hate with hate. Only love can do that. I believe it is in fact the only answer for us to come together and love one another. Divided we fall, but united we are stronger than the government. That's why the media, propaganda, and everybody else wants us hating one another, because it is then that we are at our weakest. So I understand what you're saying. However, I am one of these people that don't necessarily share the same view as you.
Me either.
When I see videos of, namely, white people harassing black people when they are minding their own fucking business and living their black ass lives, I'm going to give you one warning and one warning only. Get the fuck away from me. Because I'm going to meet you with the same hostility you meet me. Understand this. I'm going to meet you with the same hostility that you meet me. I'm going to give you one warning. And I'm going to pull out my phone. Leave me the fuck alone. Get the what? Somebody's going off.
It ain't.
Oh, okay. So it's not us. Okay. I was about to say something. Bring up my video and I'm going to record you, and then I'm going to record myself beating your ass because you keep harassing me.
Yeah, I just
understand that. I'm not
Especially when you see things like I just recently seen, maybe today or yesterday, of the young black boy that was hung from a tree in his own backyard in his mother's house.
Mhm.
A young boy, and they're trying to put it like, come on now. They're trying to twist this story like this young black boy,
Right.
Donye Jones, then hung himself. Now we all know this boy did not hang himself from a tree.
On the outside.
It's ridiculous. It's time to fight back. That's the end of the day.
And that's
Get armored up.
Yeah, and that's my thing with these people. When people, especially that are not a black African descent, unless you can actually put yourself in our shoes and what we
Right.
you cannot speak on how we should be feeling with
Right.
because your mental, you're just not trained the way
You're
we
not
are.
even
Right.
I mean, you can't even identify with what we
Right.
got to go through.
And I don't want to hear.
They don't even feel the same.
I don't even want to hear
in the same
the people that, you know, the white people that say, well, I grew up in a black neighborhood
Right.
and I was bullied.
Right.
No, that's not the same fucking thing. Because we got to.
Dressed up with the Confederate flags and blackface, and we went trick or treating.
Yeah.
No,
It went
it's
it's all viral, and like a girl recorded the boys and was like checking the boys, like that's not cool. Like that's not cool that y'all.
Yeah,
And people were really passing them out candies. Like how would y'all?
a lot
feel?
of them.
How would y'all feel?
doing that.
Especially
Every
you,
once in
MJ,
a while
being
doing
that you
a
passed out candy. They came and they knocked on your door. Like I mean, like what the fuck?
I would have got my brother and told him to go get his gun.
Like that's crazy. Made it home that night alive.
Right.
Like, come
You know
on
some
now.
crazy shit. I got a friend on Facebook, and she live in Whitehall. This is some crazy shit. I was watching her live the other day. We super close. I knew her since like middle school.
Is
And
she white?
No, she's black.
Okay.
And she showed the yard across the street from her, which they had decorated for Halloween. But their jack-o'-lantern was a black man, and he was hanging from a tree in their yard.
Wow.
She was so pissed. Well, everybody that watched her live was so pissed, but they like how she said she had called and reported it because she felt the way, and she said nothing was done about it. And she like, how is it that these motherfuckers know for sure? Like you didn't paint the face black and everything,
Right.
Took the time
and you
to
can
do
do this in your yard and basically put this as display.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
That shit is
Yeah, them
crazy.
two boys were in Pennsylvania that
Oh,
had
they were
Confederate
in
flags. Yeah, it's costume.
But we
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of need to throw that whole fallacy away of fighting hate with love, because
Right,
It's not
what
getting
really
anywhere.
pissed me off was, you guys remember the guy in Missouri, I think, where the white lady stopped him from trying to stop him from going to his apartment.
Yeah.
She apparently like worked there. So have a conversation with her.
So
I would like to
No.
sit down with her, like, don't hate her. And it's like, okay, so you're with them.
Right. Yeah.
We got it.
Negative.
So but we're gonna wrap this up with a couple of movies that will either be an end to an era, or something that should probably just eventually die off. And the shit that's gonna be getting a spin-off.
Yeah, he is.
Finally.
So does that mean he ain't gay no more?
Shut-
I was
Eyes
just
not
I was
gays
just
no
curious.
more.
Like now he don't want to fuck with niggas no more. So now Medea gotta go.
So, well, he said that he just didn't want to be like her age, still Medea, and he started playing her in 1999, and
Wow.
I think it was like it was like the play.
Yep, the
Yeah.
play.
I can do battle by myself or
Yeah.
something like
No,
that. I
it was
think.
a reunion or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Like,
was it?
The family reunion was
either a class reunion or a family
It was
reunion.
I don't know.
reunion that
It was
was crazy.
only because
I thought the
I
different
don't
movie than it was in the play. Like the play,
I don't
The-
like it.
he was
I
more
like Medea.
he was more repetitive on the on the play, like a lot of too much of the same shit. I feel like because TV want a little more out of you, he was allowed to be more of himself. Like Christian people was allowed to still be themselves. And I feel like when he played Medea, to me, honestly, not the fact that he dressed like a woman, but I feel like as a Christian man, when he played Medea, he says and be who he really want to be. Like he
said
with Tyler Perry is that I felt like all of his movies had the same thing.
right.
I mean, it was all black women being
a new man.
It was like, all right, Tyler, I need you to switch.
But that's the same way I feel about any movie
every
with
single
Morris
movie.
Chestnut.
And he even puts the same people in the movie.
Yeah. You know, black men ain't. I wanted more and expected more from him.
Like I support him when he does the movies that do not contain Medea.
Right. Like
and
Good Deed when he helped.
Yeah, Good Deeds was kind of good, but you know,
I'm
like
tired of his sensitive ass. Period.
It's time for him to kill off Medea, honestly.
But he's
time for him to chill
Why
behind
can't
the
y'all shoot
scenes.
the hoe on
Like
Medea?
he's a producer.
well. The good news is that she will be laid to rest in 2019. I think it's like the Medea and Family Funeral or something of that nature.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
So since Medea is dying, can we kill all these? I ain't gonna say that.
I wonder how they're gonna.
All the other men that dress up as women.
But the ones that's out here still flexing. Like you got the ones that really went and got the surgery. Like y'all. So we cool with y'all doing y'all
The
thing.
trannies?
All you got the trannies that go really
The trans
whatever they. What the fuck do we call them?
transgenders or trans.
Thank you. Well, those. Never mind, y'all. Well, y'all.
So I want to. So they're gonna. So twins. They're gonna actually have it where she dies.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be a funeral for her.
Do they show how she dies? Is just gonna be.
I don't know.
I guess we'll have
He
to find out.
didn't really give us that because I mean you can't give away the movie.
We gotta watch it.
Right there.
What movie you got? I heard that shit was good.
What's the new movie got?
What is it called? I just forgot that quick. The Henny is talking, but
Oh Lord.
no, but he do.
Do we need to take your cup away?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go to the bar and get more.
Oh God.
And what's the next one that's supposed to be dying out?
Well, it's not. Okay, I kind of hope that this is dying out, but Bad Boys 3. Released in early 2020.
We still getting.
So, huh?
Yeah, still Will
Mark.
Mark.
Yes, I think so.
Now for that.
So.
I guess you're not gonna be seeing Will taking off his shirt and running around.
Oh, don't get it. Name on the mic. Well, there's three of us.
Yeah.
All trio.
So, lady, introduce yourself, please.
Hey, I'm Keisha Bonet. What's up? What's her name? Hannah.
Hannah.
Keisha Monet.
Hello, Hannah. This is Goldie. How you doing? How you doing?
And Hannah, my name is MJ. So now you know the three ladies. I don't know who you were referring
Story, I
to,
feel
but
left out. Why?
I do too.
Why would the
shooting for. But Michael Bay and directed the first two. And Bruckheimer, he will be back for a third installment, but the Dutch duo, you guys may not be, I'm familiar with them, but you guys may not be familiar with them. It's Adele El Arbi and Bilal Falah. They are slated to direct this movie. I don't know if they're really going to be able to keep up because, you know, with Bruckheimer and Bay being the powerhouse that they were for the first two, they these two, the Dutch guys, they have movies that were released out in Belgium. I saw one of them. It's called Black.
What's so special about these movies?
I mean, I guess by American standards, they would be quote unquote indie films. I guess. I guess is by our standards because you know they haven't done like a quote unquote blockbuster here.
I get what you're saying.
So.
I don't even fuck with series. The last series I watched was The Wire, and I thought it was because it was real.
Yeah.
Snowfall. That's the best thing since Cook Crack. You hear me?
I haven't heard
Real talk, like
No,
real, like, people say you gonna watch this in the first 30 seconds. You gonna like that's one of them. If you watch the first episode, you're gonna be curious.
I gotta
You're
go
gonna
back.
want to
How
watch the
many
whole
seasons?
series. It's
Two.
you
Oh,
got-
so I gotta go
right,
back
and they only 10 episodes.
Okay.
season.
Yeah.
So you got
So the ones that they did, they were from season one. They did 2 episodes from season one.
okay.
So they have like different directors coming. They swap out directors like during the seasons, which is great because you kind of get to see it like from a different creative perspective, and I like that.
If it's like Snowfall, it's gonna be alright.
So, but again, because it's such a big, huge franchise, Bad Boys is such a big franchise, and when you have Michael Bay, who is like a powerhouse on his own, as well as Jerry Bruckheimer,
When was the last Bad Boys 2? How long has it been?
like a decade.
It's been a day. I mean, because I didn't really like the second one. All that.
What?
They had Gabrielle
You're
Union.
fired.
That movie.
But I just was. I don't
To
know.
me, I'm gonna be
I don't
honest.
know.
The sequel might be fucked up. Bad Boys 2, I swear, to me, I honestly think it was better than the first
It really
one.
was.
It was more action packed. It gave you more to look at. Like
They didn't
when
have
I
the.
think-
I guess
Yeah.
the thing is who's
Destroy
gonna
some
bring
shit.
it? Like, who's gonna be the
So,
yes, you know?
listen, that's another secret. You like to watch.
Part of the second one was that I could relate was when him and Will were at the door when she had the date come over to pick the daughter up, and
She
they were
just
so
went through that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I like literally just went through that with my kid. But
That fight
Only difference was Hot Pocky and the Black and Mild was in it.
right. Oh.
America too.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that.
Wow.
Who not?
Chris Tucker.
Chris
you said
Tucker.
he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, and well, shit.
He needs the money.
Cause they
He
ain't
needs
loving
that money.
I bought his ticket to his
He
concert.
does need the money for
I
that. Chris, you need to come on back. Let's get it
Come
done.
on.
With your fat ass.
so of the hit show Power, and he stated that this will be a prequel, and it is allegedly supposed to take place in 1988.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
So
And bring us
I
up
am
to date.
yes
Yeah.
to kind of bring us up to speed with how Ghost got his rise to power. No pun intended there.
Oh, wow.
A couple of days ago. So shout out to him.
Right.
I am excited.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. Did Angela die? I don't think she actually died.
Yes,
She did.
I don't
Yes,
think
yes,
she
she
like
did.
died.
I don't
I
know.
have not
Killed
watched this
her.
season in forever.
Yeah, I haven't.
So
They ain't coming back out till
It's
2019.
just go on after. We'll find
I'm
it.
telling you, listen. If you ain't doing nothing tomorrow, you can get caught.
Binge watch it.
You're
So,
you're not gonna want to stop. I'm telling you.
Don't
now.
be texting me tomorrow like, well, what is that?
Interested. Like I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna check that
who's starting? Who's like the major?
It don't
out. It
matter.
don't even matter.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
Listen, you ain't gonna want to know. You ain't
You
gonna.
ain't gonna care.
You gonna just
but
know.
we all watched Empire.
Just
because
know my
it's
nigga.
like-
I
Hey,
don't.
just know my.
I mean, I need
Ask
to know.
Corey.
Empire.
Oh yeah, I was a big Empire.
Oh,
I like
bless
because I was
you.
really into
They
that was my
start
girl.
kissing, man.
Oh, bless
That was
you.
my girl
That's
right
so
there.
cute. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna wrap up this episode. To everybody who participated, watched, and shared. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back with our relationship topic.
Yo.
All right, and we are during our short little break there. I have something I want to talk about because so girlfriend of mine, my best friend, her name is Brandy. Everybody say hey Brandy because I don't know if she's watching.
Brandy?
I don't think she's watching right now. She might be at work, but she is a nominee.
All right, shouts out to Brandy.
So y'all might, maybe, but she came by my house to pick up my dress because she's a designer. So I told her, hey, I need you to do some things for this dress that I'm wearing next week. But anyway, so she comes to my house and we started talking about that Brittany Renner girl again.
Ooh. All right.
Brittany Renner is the girl who released that tell-all book.
Okay.
Like Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Or the R. Kelly.
I don't remember if you were here, but it was basically a tell-all book. Like, oh, so I slept allegedly. I'll say that. Slept with Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
She slept with Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
It was Drake was mentioned.
I ain't read the book about the bitch. The
I
bitch
have no
with,
clue
R.
about
Kelly.
the book.
No, I have
Yeah,
not.
I gotta send y'all the link. It's like 95 pages. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's a young chick. She was basically in a relationship with him. She talked about the threesomes, all the crazy shit
I ain't
that
heard
she
none of
basically
Wow.
she was living with R. Kelly and all kind of crazy shit. went
Damn,
the fuck
got to
down.
read
All right.
It's a tell-all book. It's a tell-all book without she's saying his government name, but she kind of making it like it's not him, but then
it is him.
But in the beginning of the book, she basically letting y'all know it's him.
It's him.
So,
Right.
Wow.
Well,
it's crazy.
and that just kind of brings me to her question. And I think it's a legit question. She wants to know why are we, and this is just kind of like a generalized statement, why are we so accepting of Brittany Renner doing this versus Superhead? Because Superhead was dragged for filth for exposing, some of the,
Honestly,
these major hip hop artists.
I think the reason is because today, now that lifestyle is appropriated.
She made it appropriate.
Back when Corinne Stevens came out with this book, it was not cool at all. Nobody wanted to be associated
she was like
with
the
her.
first one.
Yeah, she was the first known exposed hoe or out and open hoe. But like now that lifestyle is glorified.
Yes.
Young
It
girls
definitely is.
are fucking for money. Like it's cool.
Well, but this is the thing, and this is what I told Brandy. I was just like, I think around that time, because it was like the dawn of social media when when Corinne released her book. It was like the dawn of social media.
I think it was.
So it wasn't hypersexual, I should say, back then as it is now. We are a microwave generation. Right. We got to have it fast. We got to have it hot. We got to have it now. Right. And with sex being not so taboo, because let's face it, I mean, eating ass is like almost a requirement. And I'm not.
How gay was like?
Oh yeah.
Like you hush. You like.
Like, so you eating ass or no? Like,
right.
And that's like cool now. You feel me?
Right. That's what the requirement.
By the way.
Right.
Pussy.
That's not.
I mean. We're talking about giving or receiving oral sex.
Right.
And I think that with Brittany and this book, I think that's why it's so it's more accepted versus what Corinne had done. But this is my problem. What happened to hoe code?
Yeah.
There is no hoe.
There is hoe. Fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You city or state or where the hell you were, and you allowed this man to take care of you and whomever else, and you didn't say nothing. But
a little bit of hateration got in there, a little bit of jealousy got intertwined.
did something so catastrophic to the industry, and I think that she's the reason why it's more widely accepted
To be a hoe.
to be like a hoe. Wow. She's like the pioneer of hoism.
I don't.
Wow. And at all. You do what you do. Right. I don't have the gall to, to sell my body. But if you have that kind of gall and you can do it, by all means do it. I'm not gonna
get your money back.
Right. Be safe and you're right. However, I think it's like when you are dealing with famous men, they really don't want that they are paying for.
That's
we know
$75 million for that chick.
Right. And that's the thing. And it's like, the girl, you it up for the rest of these, you because this model, like, she had her little videos and she was doing good with that. But then she got into that tax bracket with the entertainers and shit.
Yeah. Got around
and then probably not. You know what?
She got in her feelings.
She got in her feelings to as like exposure to like get back at that person. So whoever the dude is that fucked her over, you out here fucking.
What's her name again?
Her name is Brittany Renner.
But we know,
I have to look her
we
up.
all know for every Brittany Renner, there are 6 Beckys with a good hair. So she ain't gonna say shit. So she ain't stopping shit.
Well, no, she's just, not. But I think that these entertainers are not gonna be so. They're not gonna be prompted to, buy you bags and spend money on you like
when you just spilling the beans and running your mouth,
right? Because Kaepernick made her pay for her own trip. Remember?
I ain't realized.
Why was it if he was going to pay for
set up stuff
already? Right.
Now you go over, you pay for it, and then he reimburse you, dumb bitch.
Right, stupid. And I kind of feel like to a degree she's stopped her own checks, like she has gotten in her own way. Because now there is no man that's gonna finance you.
Dude, negative.
Do what you do. I'm not gonna hate on you. Listen, girl, get the check.
I make you pay me.
Right. Well, no. Shout out to Cash.
Thanks to Cash App. The bitches give me my money in advance. So I'm paying for the services before I even deliver.
That is funny, right?
The way she been Milli Vanilli for the last 20 years.
She ain't got that fire like that.
That bitch been Milli Vanilli.
No. It's just like, from what I understood, is that there was a hoe code.
Woo.
You didn't run your mouth. Yeah. I mean, it didn't even matter what tax bracket you were. You just shut the fuck up and you did what you did. As long as that you were cleaning, she's being messy.
So rather I gave you
But
$20.
why?
So rather I gave you $20 or 200, bitch. Keep it
Shut
on the
your
low.
damn
Right,
mouth.
just shut
Work to work.
because here's the thing.
They-
Because true or false, if you say you paid a girl $200
Uh-huh.
and she went and she told her friend and then her friend told and so on and so forth.
All them bitches gonna want $200.
You,
Nah,
If she bring a friend, I got both.
I ain't
So,
okay, so
no, I'm
Well, you know, like you said, they used to respect the whole code, but what happened is, you know, females they got more jealous of other females, you know, having more than what they had. They want to have that man.
and
You
they
know
got
what I mean?
comfortable. Like size
Yeah, it's
bitches
just-
is different than just a bitch.
The whole game
Yeah,
changed.
so
And that's
everybody-
it's like it's
like guys don't we don't talk too much like that. I mean, there's a few.
yeah,
He did start kissing and telling.
y'all don't
females, bitches. I'm not no disrespect
Yeah,
to
mine too.
nobody. Because and the reason why is because me personally, I know a lot of niggas, and a lot of these niggas is more bitches than bitches.
Yep, that's
So
well.
I feel like with these other bitches because they know them.
Right.
Y'all niggas just flexing like y'all fuck them or like y'all know them.
Mhm,
These
right.
other bitches do. So if I fuck with you, you gonna keep me in tune with bitches. Period.
Well, I guess
So
it's
I'm
just-
always I keep a lot of bitches around me, and all bitches ain't the same. So
So-
as long as I keep a variety of y'all around, whether y'all friends, whether I'm fucking y'all, whatever it is, I'ma always know how y'all little bitty bitches and you little whores get down, bitch.
now see
why you
now the,
can't
main,
play
now the
me.
main thing with OGs and real G's that you know that's doing that, an OG moves in silence. So we
Right.
may be
There you
dipping and
go.
diving and doing whatever, but we silent about it.
Right.
We ain't gonna be all out there all da, da, da. Now there are people
Preach.
that want to get that clout and they can't in the world, you know,
Right.
I was a little, but for the most part, it's not even a matter of that. You know, because at the end of the day, it's like, all right, especially as you get older, you get into a different mindset. Like that's not, I mean, that's we just don't get in that. Oh, all right, I done built this person, built that person, for that for clout or whatever. That's messy.
Right.
It's ugly.
Man.
Right.
So
Then you sound like a big ass
right, and that's not gonna be attractive to a woman
Well, excuse
if
me.
she knows.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
that's it's not.
I mean, but you are.
Nah, for real.
Well, and it's just like, we've all done our dirt and we've all had it's just like, essentially, and not saying that I actually did. Essentially, I could have smashed half the city,
Right.
but would nobody know?
Exactly.
They would know.
Nobody would know.
Only reason people, but you gotta also think. Sometimes you can't always say that because even with women, if your shit slap, niggas talk,
Yeah, they
bitches
do.
talk. Like it. So sometimes it ain't even about like they trying to just name drop or they trying to put you out there like that. Like sometimes, just like women talk, a nigga just want a nigga to know, like, nigga.
But we were talking in terms of you running your fucking mouth
Right.
for clout
Right.
is the problem.
Yes.
It's like you're being messy,
But
you're
regular-
stuffing your checks, but please understand, Brittany Renner.
Regular.
So please understand, baby girl, there are bitches that are turning 18 every day.
Yep. Suck it.
You
Or man, she can't. A
She
bitch can't.
can't.
ABC, a bitch can't.
She was a good mom.
Still.
I love that. ABC, a bitch can't. I like that. No, but ultimately, it's just like you are not allowing these men to spend their time and their money as they wish. As long as these men obviously are not hurting intentionally,
Right.
they're not, out here raping these girls, slipping them Mickeys and shit like that. Obviously, there's going to be a problem with that. But when you are purposely running your mouth just to like, I'm about to get this check, you stupid bitch.
Right.
Like you
Fucking it up.
like
I told y'all that I be fucking Nicki Minaj. Like,
Yes.
no, you not
I thought she was playing.
Oh hell no.
Just saying.
Oh,
she got
you
the
got,
right one.
Baby girl, they was.
you got it
You
popping.
didn't
got
see
that
both
fire,
of them
bro.
together. So
She got that fire.
She, man,
No, but
man.
I think that times have definitely changed.
Yeah.
So for you new guys that have just signed deals and stuff like that, you guys have to be so careful.
That's right.
So careful. Make these start checking IDs.
Hope.
Yes, because
.com.
That's my.
But then don't find out till after.
How you don't find
How do you
out?
not
ain't
find
know?
out?
I mean, what if you just? I mean,
Has
know.
this ever
My
happened?
friend.
No,
already?
this ain't never happened.
Yeah, pump faking. Nicki
Yeah.
Good work, bitch.
Food or whatever.
Oh.
Flair popped in and called me a fat fuck. So I mean,
She poured a loaded fry. Listen here. Sideways, and it was still the way it comes when
it was hot.
I always know how to swallow
so
kids.
nasty.
Be best.
I don't understand. Why are you like this? I don't
Right.
understand.
That's what you call grandchildren.
Oh my god. I never understand why. You like were you like ever on like Backpage? Like
I think
No,
so.
in the dating
I have
site?
No.
I feel like
Like these bitches be out here selling that shit. I know a lot of bitches. I ain't gonna tag y'all's names. I'm not gonna shout y'all out.
Shout them
y'all
out. Put a name
Cause
on
I
it.
know y'all on offer up now. Either one.
I'm sure they have other
I can
products.
arrange some things for y'all. You hear me?
So I have a question. Like, what about like if you date somebody, and how do you feel about like social media, like dating somebody and you guys being friends on social media?
That's cool.
You think
That's
that's
fine.
cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Even
I've
like-
done that.
It depends on my problem. The problem that I always have is
Well, first of all, because you're a whore.
I gotta-
Yeah, there we
the thing about it. Who I am on the show is who I am in person. Like so, when you meet me, I'm an open book. I keep it all the way 100. So I tell all my bitches that I'm a hoe. Like
Okay,
bitch,
so therefore you told her, right? And
you
she
knew
can't
I was
handle
a
it.
hoe when your sister was in my inbox with the eye emojis.
So okay, so there we go. So you told her that. Now she follows you and she realized you just too goddamn much and you be pissing her off when she see your page.
I see me.
So then what?
I get blocked all the time. All my
Oh
like,
man.
any bitch I ever was in a relationship with, I've been blocked. But they always come back because they want to be nosy. Because now they want to know what other
Who
bitches
you
are
talking
fucking
to?
or
Read the
whatever.
messages.
And that's cool. That's
So what
fine.
about if you really like the female though? Like you're in a real serious
I
committed
tell them off
relationship.
top, like, look, my social media is my social media. I'm a radio
I'm a
personality.
grown-ass
I've been
man.
doing this for forever, and I'm growing on top of that.
Right.
Like, and then on top of that, bitch, if you ain't putting a ring on this dick, this still is community dick.
She did put a
There.
no,
Look
but
nasty.
Well.
Oh,
Y'all got a
God.
point there.
Yes, yes.
You guys are
Because
so
I don't
dirty.
fuck with
I
that
love
drive.
y'all.
So you right. Ring
Watch
around the
him.
roses.
He's so silly.
He is.
Ring around the
silly.
roses, little bitty bitch.
Ew, make sure we got baby wipes on deck.
Baby,
Ew.
I
Baby
learned that
wipes.
Lysol wipes burn a little bit.
Oh no.
You wouldn't mind? I've never been burnt in my life. So that should tell you that whatever I'm out here doing,
He's a clean hoe.
I'm a clean hoe. Like that means all my hoes is good.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to all my hoes.
Like
Shut
Great Martin Luther King.
Oh,
And
he just
Sharon is Karen.
did he do
Sharon
I
is
do
Karen.
that.
Remember that.
Oh my
In your
God.
nightlife.
Oh,
in
it's
your
almost
nightlife,
that time,
in your midday
y'all.
life. To what? Be a hoe?
Hit that eclipse.
You definitely got
I'm
my.
the only one that's not
You
on
definitely
cash.
got my cash app. And if I didn't gave you some of this gift,
bitch.
Dang.
Baby whiteness.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Come back to me. Go ahead, Fred. What would
I
yours
gotta think
be?
about that one. I don't
Every
know.
day,
Yeah,
my
think about
shit, like, for instance, Tuesday, we have like this swirl of steps that we come down at work.
Yeah.
Or we have elevators. I'm a fit person. I like to go down the steps and look at the guys. So I'm going down.
Oh, so you a ho at work?
You know, like
He said, "Ho,
She's a
ho."
sort of hoe.
not, I'm an eye hoe. Like I just
She said, "I'll get you."
anyway. So I'm
gonna get.
I got a question. You the only guy here, but y'all women,
What's
y'all
that?
can answer. Y'all
What?
can answer this too. Is fingering still in?
no.
Why?
What are you, like,
nasty
15?
ass
We
hands?
didn't say
Y'all want
no.
something for kids? Probably.
I gotta listen. That's called the test
That's
drive.
feel like child molestation.
No, it's like, I want to know what that thing smell like because I'm not about to pick my shit off in the morning.
He a hot
So
mess.
I gotta make sure you ain't smelling crazy. So
You would have smelled the.
I'm gonna hit you with the bowling ball.
You would have smelled.
Well, this is the thing.
No,
That's just take it.
Oh, is you
this
shy
shit, I
in
could do
radio?
this shit asshole naked, but have me have to approach
Where?
a guy that I like.
Oh, I'm not shy.
It's like,
I feel sorry.
I feel like me and all the ladies should do a nude radio show for my birthday. My birthday
He
is
is
Monday.
so damn
So I feel
crazy.
like Saturday we should do
Monday.
a nude narcissistic.
I'm not gonna do that.
And
Me either.
I
Not either.
no.
y'all want to boost the ratings, right?
I mean, well,
Maybe back in high school days, but as I got older and matured, and,
Like, I
you
can-
just grow out of it.
It's not like I'm like
Yeah.
completely retarded when I'm around them.
Oh no!
When I
no,
get
know what
around
you're
them,
saying.
like I can talk and have a conversation, but as far as when they start zeroing in on me and
Yeah.
saying shit like,
Making
I
you
like the
feel
way you live.
uncomfortable.
Oh, you're all seeing some of the once again, everybody, want to give man Frank J with Narcistic Nation here. We about to jump right into it with the fast break topics. This is the sports segment of the show. Got some good juicy ones for y'all this week. I don't know if any of you guys really checked out, but this past Thursday night between the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers, y'all all know about the protest that Colin Kaepernick has been doing for the past couple years. Yep. Well, this was the first time that a cheerleader decided to take a knee during the national anthem.
They don't get paid that much anyway.
They don't get paid that much.
You know what? They get she got on two.
And the bad thing about it is that, because everybody's trying to figure out who this mystery woman is. And so the family was calling in like, it was a woman, her name is Kayla from Antioch. And she took
Where the hell is Antioch?
I have no idea what
I want to say I know, but no.
So like Alaska? Like
Mars?
That's somewhere in Mars.
Is she from Oz? Like
this is Mars. I've been over there a couple times.
It's where?
It's in Mars. Me and a couple of them.
And it's called Antioch.
So it was like big news because the NFL, they weren't ready for this, for a cheerleader to actually be the first one to take a knee, and they don't get paid that much anyway, and they could come a dime a dozen, so you could easily get replaced.
Right.
So so their NFL is looking at that situation. But big ups, standing for the movement. That's what I like to see. Big ups to her. Moving on to the into the NBA, y'all realize this is about to be big. The Brooklyn Nets and Minnesota Timberwolves are honoring Biggie Smalls and Prince. Prince.
Are you serious?
Yes, and how they're going to do it is, Prince is from, being from Minnesota. The Minnesota Timberwolves are going to pay respect with a custom Jeremiah's jersey for Prince. So they said the number they're supposed to be unveiling it like.
Are they about to have an ass out their jersey?
I
ain't watching that game.
They're saying that on one sleeve it's going to have
or skins.
With the ass.
On one sleeve they're saying that they're going to have, it's going to be the custom made Prince jacket on the sleeve that he wore actually in the movie Purple Rain.
I want one.
Yeah, they said that the colors are going to be purple, and it's going to be like a dark purple, and it's like on the sleeves.
It can be any other color.
Yeah, so so they're paying that, they're busting them out. One game is going to be on November.
What the fuck? Hold up, no.
So let's go.
Little bitty bitches and little horse. If you don't shake that motherfucking swastika.
Swastika, Jesus.
You ain't got to worry about Jimi Hendrix playing no tunes down there.
So if you guys want to actually see these jerseys, the Minnesota Timberwolves are breaking out their jerseys. They say they're going to wear them 15 times this season. You can see them the first time they're going to unveil it will be the 16th when they play the host, the Portland Trailblazers. Okay. So look out for that. I can't wait to see that. He's going to have the number 25 on jersey. He's supposed to. I saw the jersey online today. I mean, big ups to the Minnesota Timberwolves paying tribute to Prince like that. We all know Prince is one of the greatest of all time. And the Brooklyn Nets, I got to give it up to them. They are paying tribute to the notorious B.I.G., aka Christopher Wallace.
Oh, that's
with
dope.
a jersey, with a custom jersey that the team will be wearing. They're going to be unveiling their jerseys on November. Oh, no, there it is.
Lord. November, because we have again.
No zipper.
No zipper.
When it's winter time, I wear a lot of pants.
Yes,
with no zipper.
Ooh, I
think that no zipper is. You know how us Wheaties we get 420. So the Cokies get no zipper. They get the whole month. They don't get one day. They get the whole month to get zooted in November.
So these jerseys that the Brooklyn Nets are going to be wearing, they're going to be all black they're gonna have number one on the jersey.
Everybody's just gonna have number.
I don't think it's gonna be number one, but that's gonna be the first, that they unveil. Okay. As far as obviously they're gonna wear their numbers, but I feel like they're gonna unveil theirs on those. Oh, there it is again. Y'all got me saying November, man. What's up?
I'm beginning to.
I feel like.
Lord.
They will be unveiling these jerseys on November 17th against the Los Angeles Clippers. So y'all want to those are big time dates as far as seeing these jerseys. So man, big ups Brooklyn Nets paying tribute to one of the greatest.
Because the only Christopher that we acknowledge is who? Y'all you know what? Bye. You know.
Like you can't pronounce the words like
November.
It's got fire.
November. Oh, it must have been that fire. It's that fire. That made me say November. So little bitty bitches and little whores.
I told you it's no sleep November.
Yeah, hear me.
So
that's where you gotta.
Definitely. So big ups to Brooklyn, big ups to Minnesota.
So they're not gonna give a shout out to Michael, but they're gonna do Prince.
Yeah, they're gonna do. I mean, that's Minnesota.
Weird.
That's right, because Michael was bigger than Prince, but
that's his home. That's his home state.
Oh,
yeah.
Minnesota is
maybe India.
But it's bad spikes, like so it's gonna make you feel like you a bad bitch when you out there.
Not a bad bitch.
Like, like a bad bitch.
I
hate him. I hate him. So
everybody who hates Stewie, raise your hand.
Hey man. Hey man, that's my guy right there. My final story though, man, I gotta give big ups to Kevin Love because Kevin Love has been recently opened up about his mental health and how he's been dealing with it for the past several years.
Right.
He's had a panic attack during a basketball game, and he's just trying to let everybody know, how serious this mental health is, and so he's not afraid to come out and say, everybody thinks athletes and all that, nothing gets to him, but he's like, nah, man, there's some serious issues that he has had going on the last few years. And so I got to give big ups to Kevin Love for coming out, saying, hey, he's had some problems. He's had to take some time off games, to really get himself checked out, taken care of. So, hey, man, big ups to you, Kevin. Let's make sure we get you together, get you back out on that court. And in my final story, hey, man, we got to give Buckeye Nation big ups. We pulled it out. 36-31 today over Nebraska. It was a high-scoring affair. Give a shout out to my man J.K. Dobbins. I'd say was MVP at 23 carries, 163 yards, and 3 touchdowns, helping the Buckeyes pass. So, hey man, I was excited. Hey, that's it for the fast break.
Wait. So you just not gonna acknowledge Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose.
You was just gonna roll.
I fucking great
so much.
You hear me?
Because I was like,
and then
if many of y'all didn't see it, the man dropped 50 points. This
with the Timberwolves.
Let's get.
I mean,
because this was. And this dude like gets with the Timberwolves, and he like
I was
balled out.
mad at Cleveland let him go because he was with Cleveland last year, and we let him go. And then he was still not healthy. And then he comes back, and I was so passionate, and it kind of got because he was when the reporter was asking questions afterwards, you could just see the emotion out of there. And he was just so emotional, crying. I was like, man, what this young brother has been through the past few years, and to finally be able to get back on that court, because we all know Derrick Rose was a former MVP of 2009, and back in his day, he used to give LeBron fits when he was with Chicago Bulls.
Well, it was like the high prior to this, the highest that he had scored was like 42, and that was like back in like 2011.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So man, I was so proud of that young man. I said, just to come back from injury, people doubting your abilities. Like, is he ever going to get back to the old Derrick Rose that we know of? And you can see his teammates when he came into that locker room and they showed the video. His team, he was just so overjoyed, and the teammates, just like was like so happy for him. It's like these youngins don't really know how good Derrick Rose was, back in his early, because he's been hurt, so much. He hasn't played. So, man, I'm so happy you reminded me of that, MJ, did stuff on mine. But yeah, man. So big ups, Derrick Rose, the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, it was
shout out. And I'm his cousin, so any of you want to fuck.
Only thing I need Derrick Rose to do is
the cousin.
Get the praise out. Outside of that,
let that man be great. Let that man be great.
Derrick Rose, hey man, he was always one of my favorite players.
Derrick Rose,
man. So hey, man, big ups to you. Let's see many more big things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Freddie J with the Fast Breaking Sports.
That's dope. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So we are actually going to wrap up the show, and then we're about to go kick it where?
At the mother.
At the award show meet and greet.
Oh yeah.
So I hope you guys will be there.
I hope you.
The cover. Is there cover? There is no cover. Actually,
yeah, it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Free. Not
when you a boss, you don't pay anyway.
right. True.
Right.
So also, not only will you guys be able to meet us, you guys will also be able to meet the other nominees. That are I don't know how many all are going to be there, but you will get to meet them. But most importantly, us.
And backstage, ladies, you can meet.
Oh my.
My children, I want to give a shout out to y'all, everybody that's gonna meet us at the meet and greet. I want to give a shout out to all my little bitty bitches and my little whores that watch, share, tune in, throw that pussy in a circle, throw that ass in a circle.
Oh my god!
I love you all because I love all my bitches, and all my bitches love me. But
you don't love your whores
keep
now?
tuning in. No, I love my little bitty bitches and little whores. Y'all keep tuning in each and every motherfucking Saturday. I feel like we won the award because we the motherfucking best anyway.
We lit out
so here. Make sure y'all little bitty bitches come out to the motherfucking award show just so y'all can have that standing ovation when y'all see when I drop this dick off on the stage. You little bitty bitches.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, Stewie. Please, when we win this award, because I'm speaking this into existence, y'all.
Sure.
Don't put your pee-pee out. Don't pull it out.
Keep it in.
Voila.
Keep it in your pants.
Keep your pee-pee in your pants. Keep your pee-pee in your pants. Keep your pee-pee in your pants. That's a whole song now.
You know how.
You know what? Somebody listen. Can we get in the studio so?
I'm gonna make a record of it.
I'm gonna make a record. I want to make a record.
Everybody, when she.
I need to go.
The song is done.
Yeah.
I got one put blue on your wig.
Ooh, blue on your.
Oh, can we do an EP? Let's me and you do an EP.
The EP.
It can happen.
Wigs,
okay, yeah.
Wigs and hoes.
Where's Raven? Let's get in the studio with Raven, or maybe not. I don't know. Somebody, anybody.
Y'all know I'm doing everything. I produce too.
You're a producer.
Y'all didn't know?
But I heard your dick was the microphone. I'm not.
Productions. So if you want to do something Records.
Goldie, what are your final
You
10?
know, I had a real good week. It was positive. I tried some new stuff. I was like,
We giving church hugs and handshakes? What are we doing?
Ooh,
I was doing fist bumps and
Ass
Ass slaps.
Ooh.
That's right.
Wow.
I said and church hugs.
Ooh, now the church has that's when you got your booty stuck out like this.
Mhm.
You got,
You got
Or
the whole-
no, like
so it's not the.
Do you kiss the cheek a little bit
I do the air kiss. Like
You do the air kiss.
I do the air
on both
kiss.
sides, or just one side?
It depends,
depends on
if
how
it's
much
cute
you
or not.
like them.
Yeah. It depends.
And then her face is. Hey girl! Oh!
Oh,
Your mouth.
new job. I like it, but yeah. Went to the pumpkin patch.
Oh,
Took
okay.
a pose. Popped my pussy at the pumpkin.
Ow!
Okay.
And, yeah. What else? Fell down 2 steps at work. Yeah. And whoever the fuck that is in the security room, I know think she was laughing because it was funny, but it hurted. That's it. I love my girls. I hope y'all are both asleep.
Right, they should.
Yeah.
They better be. They better be watching right
Yeah.
I had to be worried about my dog.
now. Freddie J.
Hey, man.
I gotta give shout out to my girls. Shout out again to my oldest. She turned 10 last week on Halloween. So hey man, shout out to them. Just shout out to everybody, man. Let's stay positive. Let's stay grinding. Let's stay hungry. Follow your passion and follow your dream. Is what I say. Is let's get ready to go to 2019. Let's make it happen. My motto for 2019 is don't follow a check. Follow your dream. Hey man, we like
You got that from a meme.
Nah, that's about to go down over here. Y'all coming out. Be safe. Let's get it going. Hey man, we're gonna holler at y'all a little bit.
And everybody get some pussy.
All right. And you guys, again, the address is 6240 Bush Boulevard, and the club is called The Eclipse. Again, it is the WTMH Radio Nominees Meet and Greet. Please come out and support. There is no cover. You guys can also get your tickets for the WTMH first WTMH Awards show, which is next Saturday. Red carpet is at 6 p.m. We have tickets available for VIP, which is $25, and we have general admission tickets, which are $10. So, actually, I'm sorry, the red carpet is at 6, right? Yeah, the red carpet starts at 6. Okay. So, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys came out and supported. Also, the week after, November 17th, is the Friendsgiving Festival. The tickets are $10 for general admission. If you guys bring hats and gloves, so just keep in mind, guys, hats and gloves, you get a discounted discounted tickets, and they will only be $5. So we definitely got some people on the roster. Your kids can come. This is going to be a family friendly event, so we would greatly appreciate it if you guys came out and supported as well. Shout out to my kid. Hey, Stewie. Gang. So shout out to my kids, shout out to my parents. I'm sure that they are doing well. I will call you guys this weekend or tomorrow, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah. So basically,
$2 bitch.
it's really 1 o'clock.
You got another hour.
You got a hopefully we will see you guys at the Eclipse at 6240 Bush Boulevard for our WTMH Award Show meet and greet. I know I keep saying that, but I really want you guys to come out, and I really want you guys to support. Like I said, it's free. I think that's pretty much it. So you guys, again, have a great night. Thank you for watching, participating, and sharing. And as you guys know, there's some big things that are coming up. I believe in 2019, I will be having my own show on WTMH Live. I'm going to do my best to try to juggle both shows. Oh my God.
these nuts.
Oh my God. So you know what? I can definitely tell you're drunk. Because you know what? Because any and everything that he has said has been focused on his nether regions.
No, they gonna see me turn.
You're right. Anything is possible. So you guys have a great night. Have a safe and happy Saturday night. We'll see you guys. Oh no, we won't see you guys next week. We will not have our show next week or the week after, but we will most definitely be going live from everybody's respective Facebook pages during the award show. Also during our Friendsgiving festival. So I expect you guys, when you guys show up, to go live for what? Where? What? For the award show? Well, guys, it's a red carpet, so I would expect you guys to be formal. No. Hood shit. I know. So I'm gonna need you to clean up. You guys have a good night. We out.